Indie Game the movie is a feature documentary about making video games, and in the film we follow developers as they make and release their games online. The film is really about, making stuff and the creative process. So we're following people and their ups and downs as they go through that creative process of making a game. So we see it as, a film for gamers, but also just a film for anybody that appreciates the arts and finding out how stuff is made.
In the film, you never got the sensation that they were doing this for the money, or trying to be big and famous and rich. Is this your experience too with the developers?
Completely, yeah. The comment was that you never really got the sense that they were doing this for the money, and that's completely true. I do believe that if Super Meat Boy didn't hit and if Fez didn't hit, they would go on and make another game. Because there are easier ways to make money. There's no guaranteed audience. The chances of success for an independent game is very, very small, and there's no guaranteed audience. And if you were to make a game for money, you probably, you wouldn't make it about a cube of meat that is, rescuing a girl made of bandages from a fetus in a jar. You probably get something more saleable. But yeah, they were never in it for the money.
Do you think the movie will inspire some people to go and make an indie game?
We hope so, yeah, and actually, if our feedback is any indication, it kind of has. We get letters and emails and tweets from a lot of people who saw the movie and were maybe on the fence about going into game design, or maybe they had a game project that they put on the shelf for a while and they've taken it off the shelf, or they've jumped into game design. And yeah, it seems to be inspiring people, because these guys, it's about independent game design, and it's usually 1 or 2 or 3 people making a game, which is very different from how games like Call of Duty or Halo or those big studio games are made, and that could be up to 1,000 people making a game. But these guys are making these really personal games, these personal stories that are pushing the medium forward in ways that larger studios perhaps wouldn't. And they're doing it within the realm of digital distribution. So if you have the right game at the right time, you can go out there and find your audience and make a living off of this. They're an extremely inspirational tale. In the movie, you see lives change. You actually watch a moment when these guys, their lives completely change. And we knew that making games was tough. That's one of the things that drew us to this project, were these stories of passion and sacrifice that these people were pouring into their games. But we didn't know it was this tough. The stories that we got and the stories that you'll see on screen will kind of surprise you and kind of shock you just at how far it goes and how much it takes out of a person to make the game that's in their head and put that out on screen and put that into people's hands. Yeah, it was shocking how tough it was.